For the best medical and paramedical lectures, subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to stay connected with us.
Hello everyone. Today we are going to learn about Myasthenia gravis. Myasthenia gravis. The name of Myasthenia gravis, which is Latin and Greek in origin, means grave or serious muscles weakness, autoimmune disease affecting neuromuscular junction, not a brain disorder. Brain function is normally characterized by fluctuating muscles weakness and fatigability. Disease may be generalized or ocular specific. Myasthenia gravis is characterized by weakness and rapid fatigue of any of the muscles under your voluntary control. Myasthenia gravis is a chronic autoimmune neuromuscular disease that causes weakness in skeletal muscles that worsen after a periods of activity and improve after periods of rest. These muscles are responsible for the functions involving breathing and moving part of the body, including arms and legs. Next, definition. Myasthenia gravis is an autoimmune disorder affecting the myoneural junction, is characterized by varying degrees of weakness of the voluntary muscles. It is an autoimmune disorder in which weakness is caused by circulating antibodies that blocks acetylcholine receptor at the postsynaptic neuromuscular junction, inhibiting excitatory effects of neurotransmitter acetylcholine throughout the neuromuscular junction. Causes. It may be autoimmune disease. The antibody produced by self body destroy the acetylcholine receptor at neuromuscular junction, cause decreasing the number of functional acetylcholine receptors. It may be an autoimmune disease that antibody produced by self body destroy the acetylcholine receptor at neuromuscular junction, cause decreasing of functional acetylcholine receptors, insufficient secretion of acetylcholine. Immune system, which is normally protect our body from the foreign organisms. The antibody blocks, alter or destroy the receptor of acetylcholine at the neuromuscular junction, which prevent the muscles from contracting. Antibodies to the other protein such as muscle specific kinase protein also can impair the transmission of neuromuscular junctions. Excessive secretions of cholinesterase, an enzyme which destroy the acetylcholine. Neurotransmitter are chemical that neurons or the brain cells use to contaminate the information when electrical signals or impulses travel down the motor nerve. The nerve ending releasing the neurotransmitter, it's called acetylcholine, that bind to the sites, it's called acetylcholine receptor on the muscles. The binding of acetylcholine to its receptor activates the muscles and cause a muscles contractions. Next, pathophysiology. Due to autoimmune response, the disorder occurs when the immune system malfunctions and generates an antibody that attacks our body tissue. Due to that, the development of autoantibodies attacks to the acetylcholine, means ACH receptor at the motor and plates. The antibodies in Myasthenia gravis attack a normal human protein, the nicotinic acetylcholine receptor, or a related proteins act against the nicotine acetylcholine receptors. Antibodies attack to acetylcholine receptor at the motor end plate. Due to that, the impaired the ability of acetylcholine to bind the receptor and decreasing the number of nicotinic acetylcholine receptor at the motor end plate and reduce a postsynaptic membrane fold and prevent the neurotransmitter from attaching, stimulating the muscles contraction. Due to that, the resulting is involuntary muscles weakness that associated with continued activity. Next, clinical manifestation. Ptosis. Ptosis means eyelid droppings may occur due to the weakness of muscles. Then second is diplopia means double vision. Then other symptoms are nystagmus means rapid involuntary movements of eyes. Dysarthria means difficulty or unclear articulation of speech that is otherwise linguistically normal. Weakness of muscles of the face and throat. Then after, difficulty in chewing, swallowing and breathing. Then respiratory paralysis and failure. Weakness of the muscles that involve in speaking. It lead to a hypophonia. Bland facial expression, dysphonia. Intercostal muscles weakness. Muscles that control breathing and limbs movement can also be affected. Rarely do these prevent at the first symptoms of myasthenia gravis, but develop over a month to years. Then generalized weakness. These all are the signs and symptoms of myasthenia gravis. Diagnostic evaluation, history collection, physical examination, Tansilin test, repetitive nerve stimulation, single fiber electromyography and imaging scan. In a physical examination, muscle strength and tones, then coordinations, sense of touch and impairment of eye movement. Any eye muscles weakness possible to ptosis. No other evidence of muscles weakness of the other muscles weakness. During the physical examination to check for myasthenia gravis, doctor might ask the person to perform repetitive movement and that contain a sign of in a person by holding one of the person's eye open, which in the case of myasthenia gravis which will lead to other eye to close. Next is Tansilin test. In Tansilin test is used to diagnose of myasthenia gravis and cholinergic crisis. Muscular weakness due to excessive acetylcholine. Administered injection. Hydrophonium within the 30 to 60 seconds. It means patient have a myasthenia gravis. If clients show no improvement, patient negative of myasthenia gravis. If muscle strength decrease, further means patient have a cholinergic crisis, weakness due to the overdosing of drugs. Acetylcholine esterase drugs work by preventing breakdown of acetylcholine in a people with myasthenia gravis due to the labored breathing or extremely weakness of muscles are symptoms that your myasthenia gravis has worked or that you have overdose on a medication. Next is repetitive nerve stimulation. Repetitive nerve stimulation which repeatedly stimulate person nerves with a small pulse of electric to try a specific muscles. Muscles fiber do not respond to repeated electrical stimulation. Next, single fiber electromyography It is a single fiber electromyography which is considered to be the most sensitive test for myasthenia gravis. A thin needle electrode is inserted into a different area of particular muscles to record the action potential from several sampling of different individual muscle fiber frequency and proportion of particular abnormal action potential pattern is called to the jitter and blockings are diagnostic. Next, imaging scan. In a imaging scan, CT scan or MRI, it's show a thymus enlargement. MRI are a more sensitive way to identify the thymus and area generally done for this reason. MRI of the cranium and orbit may also perform to isolate compressive and inflammatory region of cranial nerves and ocular muscles. Next, management. In a management, first non-pharmacological management. In non-pharmacological management, eat a small milk and snacks 5 to 6 times a day. Avoid using low fat or diet products when possible. Avoid eating lemon or tonic water. Eat warm rather than hot food. Runny or puree diet when swallowing is difficult. Alternate sheep or liquid to avoid food from sticking. Next, pharmacological management. In a pharmacological management, first, immunosuppressive therapy. In immunosuppressive therapy, prednisone or azithromycin, it is a steroid of prednisone, might also be used to achieve a better result, but it can lead to a worsening of symptoms for 14 days and take 6 to 8 weeks to achieve its maximal effectiveness due to mild symptoms that steroid treatment can cause. It is not two preferred month methods of treatment. Next is acetylcholine esterase inhibitors, neostigmine bromide and hydrophonium chloride in acetylcholine esterase inhibitor can provide a symptomatic benefits and may not fully remove a person's weakness from myasthenia gravis. While they might not fully remove all symptoms, they still may allow a person the ability to perform normal daily activity. Plasmapheresis. In a plasmapheresis can be used to remove a putative antibodies from the circulating. Also, intravenous immunoglobulin can be used to bind the circulating antibodies. Both of these treatments have relatively shown as a benefits and immunoglobulin therapy. In a surgical management, thymectomy. Thymectomy means removing of the thymus. It generally does not lead to the remission of the myasthenia gravis. Increasing of myasthenia gravis involving the removal of the thymus. Complications of myasthenia gravis. First is myasthenia crisis. Myasthenic crisis is an exacerbation of the disease process characterized by subgeneralized muscle weakness and respiratory and bubbler that may result in respiratory failure. Myasthenic crisis versus cholinergic crisis. Most important parts in a myasthenia gravis. Myasthenic crisis, first, under medication, increase a heart rate, blood pressure and pulse rate, bowel and bladder incontinence, decrease urine output, absence cough and swallow reflex, may need mechanical ventilation, temporary improvement of symptoms with administrations of penicillin. in a cholinergic crisis over due to the over medication, decrease of blood pressure, abdominal cramps, nausea, vomiting, and diarrhea, blurred vision, pallor, facial muscles twisting, constrictions of pupils. Penicillin has no effect. Symptoms improve with administration of anticholinergic drugs in anticholinergic atropine. Next, nursing intervention. Maintain patient airway. Assist swallowing to prevent aspiration. Keep appropriate equipment available at the bedside. Oxygen suction, ambu bag, endotracheal incubation. Promote energy conversion measure. Consult physical therapy for medical equipment need, example for walker and wheelchair. Consult with speech and language therapist if weakening of facial muscles and impact communication. Monitor input output serum albumin level and daily weight. Know the signs and symptoms of both myasthenic crisis. Administered medication as per doctor order. Prognosis. Chronic disease with periods of exacerbation and sometimes remissions. Disease occur is highly variable. Symptoms respond too well to treatment, and in most cases the patient can live a normal or nearly normal life. Ocular myasthenia has a best prognosis. I hope guys you learn very well, and thank you for watching our video.
Do like, leave a comment, and share with your friends.